Hi everybody and welcome back to my Persona 4 Golden Let's Play. In the last part we took on the sub-boss, the mid-level boss.
3 enemies, but they're
Blooming Bambino. You've already seen that. Mighty Cyclops. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the Mighty Cyclops is.
Amazing, Sensei! You beat 2 of them!
So yeah, Mighty Cyclops is weak to ice and fire has no effect against him, but everything else is kind of normally effective against him. So yeah, last time we took out the mid-tier boss, which was on the 7th floor. We're now on the 8th floor, and I believe that we face off against the final boss on floor 11, I think. Yeah, so we face off against the final boss of the dungeon on floor 11, so we're actually not that far off from finishing off this dungeon. Actually, the boss fight is a little bit different on this one, but I'll save that for when we actually get into the boss fight itself. So yeah, we're doing the same thing as we normally do in these dungeons. We're going through the whole floor, fighting every enemy that we come across, picking up items, just going through the whole thing. Try to find the way up. We've already found our way to the next floor, but yeah, first time through I always want to show off the floors. Yeah, I said this in the previous part, but the music here is actually pretty decent. I actually like the music in this dungeon. It gives you it suits the area, you know what I mean. That there is it, you know, anyone who is in your party at the time, you can find them within the dungeon, and if you talk to them and encourage them, they will give you items which are useful, except for the fox, who will give you a full restore on your magic meter. Yeah, and that, you know, Teddy throughout the course of the dungeon starts to talk about more and more stuff and starts to get weirder and weirder. So that's the sky balance. So the sky balance.
Here goes. Persona!
So the sky balance has actually the sky balance actually doesn't have any weaknesses, and it repels ice. It repels ice and wind. So it's kind of an annoying enemy, but not too bad, because everything else is kind of everything else except for everything else except for physical is normal, because physical attacks have no effect on that particular enemy. You'll need them later on, I think, as well, for a side quest. They drop a particular item which you need for a side quest later on. Excuse me. And no fight. And fight. Yay! We get to see another enemy. We get to see the samurai.
There are 4 enemies.
These are the Rainleg
It's
Musha.
pretty weak, so Here goes. Persona!
Basically, it's strong against every type of magical attack, and has no effect, and darkness and light have no effect on it whatsoever. The only thing is its normal attack, that it's normally only physical gives it normal damage, so it's best to just,
Sensei, go for broke!
I'm not showing it here, but it's best to just hit it. You know, just go for a physical normal attack and you'll do a decent amount of damage. So
2 enemies left.
they're a bit of a... They are a bit annoying initially, because, you know, as you can see, I'm doing nothing here. So I'm just like, fuck it. Oh. Alright. Why am I still doing this? Tom, you're an idiot. Oh, why did I hit in the dark? Yeah. So now I'm just saying, fuck it. That's a pretty decent attack. Girls like.
Are you okay?
That is useful once you get everybody sort of kind of reasonably leveled up in their social link. They do that fairly early on, so that is a very useful move. Very useful. And I think I get experience up, do I? Oh no, I get chest key. Usually I go for experience ups or chest keys just because experience up if I'm trying to get up to a certain level. Yeah, like if I'm trying to get up to a certain level and for a boss or something, then I'll usually get that. Otherwise I'll just get, I don't know, something else. Usually I'll just get something else. So yeah, normally I'll either that or the gold key, because they'll be useful. That was the Hell Magatama. That causes, I think, 100 points of fire damage. They are useful, I guess, if you haven't got any. If you haven't got a persona with that kind of ability, and you know only one of your other team members has like that attack, you can at least use those items to cause some pretty good damage at least, or at least to knock it down so you can hit it again. Sorry about that. And nothing else, so we're moving on. This dungeon actually is pretty streamlined and pretty straightforward.
There are 3 enemies.
So this is the Champion Knight. Let me have a look.
Do your best.
So yeah, the arcane
3
turret.
enemies left.
Champion Knight first.
Persona.
Strong to physical, but has a normal damage to everything else.
No one stands in Sensei's
And the
way.
arcane,
Let's do this. Persona.
and the arcane turret is like no weaknesses, no strengths, but it has normal damage to pretty much everything. So it's pretty useful as a it's a pretty decent enemy, I guess.
2 enemies
Don't mind
left.
it too much. Sorry. So yeah, here we go. What are we getting? Oh, we can get more than one thing. I must have got a multiple. I must have got multiple cards last time. Hell Magatama, slightly strong. I think that's 150 points of fire damage. So yeah, the enemies are pretty alright in this stage, to be honest. They're not too bad. So where are we going next? I don't think we've got too much longer to go on this floor. Yeah, I think that should be about it. Yeah, we covered the whole floor, so we can move on to floor 10. Which is the second to last floor of the dungeon. We're almost to the boss, almost finished with this dungeon. Dungeons tend to take a while. And of course that was just the thing that Teddy didn't really want to hear. What counts on the inside, it's what's on the inside that counts. And he's, you know, hollow on the inside, which is not good for his psyche, I'm sure. And no enemies yet. I do like the little the designs on the walls, like the lights, which have like shadows, like lips and women on poles and stuff. It's kind of it suits the dungeon very well. Definitely gives off that right vibe, I guess. So yeah, we're just waiting now. It's yeah, I do kind of tend near the end of a dungeon tend to get a bit like, come on. Tesla Coil does I think deals 50 points of elect damage. I've never used them, to be fair. Any of the, you know, I like to lie. I've used them once or twice, but they're usually not that useful. Just because I'd rather use my persona or the other characters' personas to get those kind of magical damage, basically.
It's our turn first. There's 3 enemies.
So yeah, we've seen all these. I don't know why I get this in.
Good work,
Yeah,
Sensei.
those
That's one so far.
pyramid things are weak to fire, and we've already seen these.
Perfect. Leave this to me. Here goes.
Yeah, maybe I'm sure we've seen that before, haven't we?
Let's attack with all our strength.
That's Yukiko. Well, riveting commentary. Yeah, so occasionally that will happen when you're not down an enemy. Another member of the team will want to go in and attack. You can either say yes or no, and if you say no, then you know you get another chance to attack. But yeah, most of the time I just let them go for it because it's just easier, makes the fights quicker, makes me easier to deal with, basically. Sorry, keep coughing. And there we go. Attack it. And a shadow jumps out of the box, of course. I've got Snuff Soul that replenishes some SP. To be honest, at least for this run through, I've hardly ever used the SP items, and as a result, I end up with like 50 SP replenishes. Oh, look at that! My health's magically healed. Right, it's now time for the boss of Risei's dungeon, Shadow Risei. So let's see what happens.
Look, the real one's here too.
Shocking. That design is so fucking creepy, dude. I don't like that design. It's freaky. The eyes are really weird. I don't like it.
Stop it.
Oh, what's the matter? You want
Actually,
some stuff,
really
don't
like
you?
Risei's voice actress. She's actually really good.
Please stop this.
Whose name escapes me currently.
Oh, she wants me to stop. That's so funny. As if that's even close to what you're really thinking, you little skank. You're me, and obviously I'm you.
No. That's
Yeah, sorry about that. I do tend to do that sometimes, just to overly
Can't tear your eyes away. This
just
is me.
overly
This is who I really
quick to
am.
continue with the
Not
with
resent
the
fake
plot.
celebrity
Quit, you know, just want to get on with it.
right in front of you. I'm sick of being some airhead cliche who chokes down everything she's fed and takes it all with a
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Risei is voiced by Laura Bailey, who of course is a very well-known voice actress. Does a lot of video games and a lot of anime, so I think she's really good in this game.
not.
Well then, I guess it's time to prove it.
Yeah, so this is
Show it all off. Let my naked truth be burned into your
yeah,
brains.
Risei's thing is a very
Stop.
might be the most, I don't know, that's probably not the right word, the most personal, but it's
No, don't say it. You're.
it's the least subtle, I think, of all the reasoning for having shadows, I guess. She has the most cut and dry kind of reason,
Now, I'm finally myself.
because her thing is like pretty much that not knowing really who she is, if that makes sense.
Here we go.
It's kind of like trying to make sense of who she wants to be and running away from parts of herself. And this boss is so fucking weird in its design. It's really, it's a weird design. I don't really get it. It's kind of an odd design. It kind of has Rise's hair, and it's got like this multicolored leotard on. It's, oh god, it's weird.
Looks like she had issues of
But then
her
again,
own
I really
after
like
all.
these designs.
But we'll stop her from going berserk.
Oh, you're going to rush the stage? What an
So yeah,
ill-mannered
Shadow
guest.
Rise. Let's talk about Shadow Rise and
That's a little more
her stats. I could have phrased that. I could have phrased that better, dude. So Shadow Rise is at level 35. She has no strength, but also no weaknesses. The only thing the only types of move that won't work on her, but it's the same with all bosses, is light and dark attacks won't work on them at all. And I think it's to eliminate the instant kill bosses thing, which is kind of, which makes sense.
Take a look.
God damn. In terms of moves that she's got, she has got Agi, Maraji, and Aguilar, or Marasian, which are all the pretty much all the lower and medium fire attacks. She's got Bufu, Mabufu, Bufala, and Mabufala, which are all the lower medium ice attacks. Zio, Matsuo, Zionga, and Mazionga, which are all the low to middle electric attacks. Garu, Magaru, Garula, and Magarula, which are all the same but with wind. And she also has Fire Break, which removes fire resistance, Ice Break, which removes ice resistance, Elect Break, Wind Break, which both remove electricity and wind resistance, Mind Slice, which deals moderate physical damage to the entire party with a chance of confusion, and finally Supreme Insight, which will come into play, which I'll talk about in a minute once we get through the dungeon, once we get through this boss, because sorry. So yeah, she is a pretty powerful boss, and then she uses Supreme Insight. That's not so. Basically, when she uses Supreme Insight, your attacks will no longer hit. This happens when you've got her health down to about 50%.
No touching allowed.
That's solo. And yeah, so what you do at this point, try not to waste any more XP or attacks or anything, and try not to get hurt anymore, so just hit guard, and it reduces all damage you take. You just keep guarding. You do this for 3 or 4 turns, I think 3, and then the story kicks in, and it's just a matter of seeing what happens. Because this attack, Supreme Insight, is pretty much, you cannot hurt Rise with anything. No attacks are functional. And after 3 moves, the battle ends. And you're pretty much fucked, because you can't attack her, but she can attack you.
What's the deal? Our attacks are
She's actually, in terms of story,
It's like it's anticipating
she's
our every
pretty
move.
much the most powerful shadow that you've faced in the whole game,
Completely
because she's the only one who causes real...
What the?
She basically causes extreme amount of damage, and at the same time she has an attack, which means your attacks are pretty much useless. So she's pretty difficult in terms of the storyline.
Analysis complete.
There are of course later bosses which are can be fucking brutally hard, but this is pretty much the first boss where it's like where they try something a little bit different.
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, at this point it's looking bad. You're pretty much screwed at this point. Well, this is the end of episode 4, it looks like.
No, you guys can't die.
So let's see where yeah, it's pretty much the end, dude. So yeah, get out of here, Teddy. You're gonna have to die here too.
Only I'd get away? I can't do that.
Why not? I said you can,
Am
it's
I
fine.
going to be all
Go.
alone again? No, that's not what I want.
Shit! It's winding up again!
Yes, we're pretty much screwed at this point, aren't we? Damn.
Okie dokie, here we go again.
Like I said, this boss is
Goodbye.
not very subtle at all.
Oh shit, it's coming!
Nice choice of words there, Yosuke. Teddy, what you doing?
My body's
Teddy?
moving on its own. Why am
What
I
you doing,
stepping
Teddy?
forward?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Whoa! I feel like I'm going berserk.
Berserk. Jesus Christ.
I'll do it. Take a good look at Teddy's last stand.
Oh my god, he's going Super Saiyan.
This high energy reading, is it coming from that weird thing?
Oh my god, he's going Super Saiyan.
Teddy! The hell are you doing?
And so yeah,
Teddy!
Teddy in the end saved the day. Hasn't done anything throughout the whole game and now he's saved our asses. Thank God, and Shadow Risei is done. Because of Teddy.
You idiot! You could have
I love
died!
Kenji's reading there, it's so fantastic.
Did I help?
You didn't
I also
just
like
help.
that
You saved our lives.
I also like the design of the fucked up Teddy. It's pretty funny. That sort of flat design. It's kind of cool.
What in the world?
Those eyes though, stuff of nightmares. The way they pop it out. It reminds me of
I was so proud of
reminds me of the bad guy in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Once he
like
gets
he's
run
gonna
over
be
by the
just
steamroller. Fucking
guess.
weird. Sorry about that.
Risei-chan,
And Risei's okay, it seems.
where am I?
I don't know, you created it.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
What did I say? I can't remember. It's not your fault.
No, it's still something that I did.
Yeah, possibly. Who knows?
Here, stand up.
And so here we go. This is
I'm sorry.
the
You
lesson.
must have been in a lot of pain up to now. You're part of me, but I kept refusing to admit you existed.
So yeah, she's kind of now
I was
accepted
trying
that
to figure out who the real me was.
Rosette,
But I
the
realized
creation
now
of
that I was on the
that
wrong
she
track.
made,
There
you
is
know,
no
that
real me.
was her
Just
kind of,
doesn't
I guess,
exist.
stage persona.
There's no
Nice choice of words there, Tom. But yeah, it's on stage like
Even
persona.
Rosette, they were all born
It's
from me.
still a part of her,
All
and
of them are
that is
me.
something that you can't really escape from. Which is, it's a pretty cool idea, and I really love this design. The design of her persona is absolutely amazing. I just love it. It's kind of a, yeah, Himiko, I think is her name. And she's a pretty,
I'm alright.
it's an elegant design.
Hey, you're
That's
the
the
one
best
who came
word.
to the
It's
store,
elegant.
right?
I like it a lot.
Oh, yeah. And these guys came with me.
What a way to introduce yourself,
Thought
eh?
I recognized you guys. Thanks, everyone.
Well, that's it now. Let's go home. We're done.
What's wrong, Chie?
Yeah, what is wrong? Oh, fuck.
There's no real me.
And of course, this is Teddy's issue of him kind of trying to
No,
work
get
out
back.
who he is and not knowing who he is.
Something's coming out of him.
Oh, fuck.
Real? Me? Such foolishness.
So he is Shadow Teddy.
What is that thing?
Sorry about that. Yeah, so now we have to face off against Shadow Teddy. This is the only time this happens where we have to face that's a lie. It's one of two times where you have to face off against multiple bosses. Shadow Teddy is a pretty cool design. I think he's intimidating and very fucking creepy, actually.
The truth
And I like this idea that his Teddy, he's this bumbling kind of annoying voiced kind of creature, and the shadow that comes out of him is like this very articulate and
In which case,
creepy and
what sense is
Uh,
there in yearning for truth?
very
Close your eyes. Lie to yourself.
I don't know, very dark kind of voice to him, which I think works really well.
What are you talking
I also
about?
like the.
I don't understand a word you're saying.
I think
You're
the
just making it
evil
sound difficult
or the
because
Shadow
I'm
Teddy
not
design
that
is
smart.
really cool because it's like really,
Maybe you
it's
can't
really
tell, but I'm
damn
thinking
close
as hard as I can.
to Teddy, but at the same time it seems completely different just because of
You are how
it's the eyes and it's the mouth, I think, being kind of narrow and going more downwards, kind of in a frown,
seek an alternate form. A denial.
more than Teddy's, because Teddy's is like kind of
You have no
almost always up, and he's a more of a happier individual.
It is this.
So yeah, I really love his design.
That's a
And this is
lie.
his problem, that Teddy feels as if he doesn't know who he is, and
You are but a mere.
he wants to know who he
I
is,
said shut up!
and this is kind of his fear, I guess,
Teddy!
that he isn't anything,
It is the
and
same
he
for
isn't,
you all.
you know, that he's
You undergo
really nothing, and there's nothing special about him at
search
all.
for the truth. This world is filled with thick, heavy fog.
Well done. You know something about this
How can you
world.
find something when you know not what you search for.
There's a way to find it, you bitch.
And thus, you invite more suffering upon yourselves. It is beyond my comprehension. Then I will grant you one truth.
Everyone dies.
All die here,
Yeah, so now we have to face off against Shadow Teddy.
only to find death.
Oh, he's powering up.
Damn it. How are we supposed to fight something like this without Teddy?
And this kind of,
It's alright. Get ready, everyone.
and
Hey! Don't tell me you're fighting with
and
us!
this
You can't
this is
take
pretty
it.
much what Risa's
I'm okay. I should be able to
what
take that bear's
Risa's
place.
role is going to be throughout the game. She's the support
my turn to
role,
save
and
you
she's
all.
kind of takes over from what Teddy does earlier on in the game. And yeah, the full Shadow Teddy design here, I think, is really creepy and is actually really cool. It's you know, it's like he's made out of porcelain or something, or some kind of rock, or you know, he's a statue of some kind on the face area. It looks really fucking cool.
Was that creepy thing really inside our
Plus,
Teddy?
it's massive. It's the biggest one we've
At least
faced
he
up
was
to
a
this
lot more
point, I
troubled
think.
than he looked. We have to save him.
I love this, and this fight is really fun. It's pretty much a no-brainer, this fight, but whatever. Okay, so in terms of level, Shadow Teddy is at level 37. He has normal effectiveness against all the moves apart from ice, where he drains like he gains health from that. Light and dark as well, light and dark attacks. Won't work on him like with all bosses. In terms of attacks that he's got Ice Break, which removes resistance to ice. Mind Charge, which the next Fire, Ice, Electrical, Wind or Almighty attack will be 2.5 times greater. He also has Mabufala and Bufudyne. Mabufala, moderate ice damage, Bufudyne, heavy ice damage. Dekaja, which stat increases are nullified against the whole party. Dekunda, all stat decreases are nullified on the user. Manakunda lowers defense of the party. Ultra Charge charges a powerful attack. Nihil Hand, which is severe almighty damage to the whole party. Foolish Whisper may inflict silence. Heat Wave deals moderate physical damage. Gigantic Fist, heavy physical damage. And finally, Nullity Guidance, which does heavy almighty damage that knocks down one ally and makes them dizzy. Basically, with this boss, you get a lot of help from Risa. Pretty much all you have to do just keep attacking with your most powerful moves, you'll go down eventually. And what will happen is he'll start to charge up. This is what will happen. He goes up and puts that. When he does that, that means he's charging. Two moves. Basically, you can attack now. So when he does that, when he puts his hand up and says he's charging, that is you attack. The next thing he says is that he's still charging.
Go forth!
Yeah, the thing. Where does it say? Here. It says Shadow Teddy is charging up. At this point,
Going to attack.
the next time he's going to attack, so you all of your guard, don't get any damage done to you. Reset tells you that you do that. Using Nihil Hand is most damaging attack, does no damage, and then you can keep attacking him. I think you have to repeat the process a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, and he's done, I think. I'm trying to remember, I think there's only one more time that he powers up and he charges up. So yeah, it's all about... It's a really easy boss fight, to be fair, but I think it's designed that way because this is pretty much... You won't lose either of the boss fights because of the whole point is that you're supposed to lose, aren't you? Sorry. You're supposed to lose the first one, and then the second one is, with Rise's help, it's so straightforward and simple that you're never going to lose. So it's not a problem. Stimulant cures all ailments, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think it pretty much cures all ailments, including dizzy and down. So yeah, like I say, when it says it's charging up, that you can attack. Second time is when you guard. He'll then use a Nihil, Nihil hand, and you'll block it, and then you just go back to your whatever your most powerful move is, and keep going back to that. You will win eventually, just because even with the attack that you showed then, which made Chie dizzy, it didn't cause a ridiculous amount of damage, so it's not going to be too hard to do, basically. And yeah, and if it causes weakness, luckily he didn't go back into it, so we can just keep attacking. I think we're almost done here. Should be done within a few more hits, I think. Yeah, a couple more hits and we should be done. Yep. You can go finish this off for us, will you? Oh, you didn't finish it off. Oh, god damn it. Now you have Maracunda, which causes our defense to go down. Let's finish you off with Marations, now are we? And you're done. His death animation is so awesome as well. And that's it, we're done. Yeah, I would suggest being at around about 36, 37 when you go into this boss fight. When you go to both boss fights. Ideally 37, I would say. But if you're 36, you'll be able to do it. Just take you ever so slightly longer, but not too much longer.
Is that part of you, Teddy?
And Teddy's alright.
Teddy
Yay!
inside.
We saved him.
I don't
So yeah,
know
this is
who
his
I
deal.
am.
He doesn't know who he is, and
I've thought a number of times that
yeah,
maybe there is
sort
no
of scared
answer.
that there's no answer
But
about
I'm
who he
here.
is, and he wants to know who
I
he is.
live here.
So it's a big fear. Sorry, it's a big fear for him that
Sensei,
maybe there is no answer, and he'll
will I
never find
really
out
find it?
who he really is. Which,
Dude,
you know,
we'll help you figure it out.
I guess you can relate to.
Sure, we'll find out about you as we
You know,
continue
it's-
investigating this world.
I think a common thing that you never
You,
fit in and never find out who you
guys.
are.
I'm one lucky bear.
Probably. Ugh. I just don't like it when he cries.
Is that
And of course now, Teddy gets a persona. Which means... And it's a badass little persona, so basically a pink metal Teddy with a missile. Looks awesome. So yeah, this is a Kintoki Doji, I think.
Is this my
So
persona?
yeah, Teddy's now a possible member of the
Strong
party,
power from it.
if you want to use him.
It's awesome, Teddy.
But anyway,
Whoa!
we're almost done for this part, so
Oh yeah.
join me next time
Persona
when
just
we will
awakened
be
too.
continuing
So
with the
sorry.
game, and
You must be worn
we will
out.
be doing some side
hurry
quest and
outside.
social link stuff. See you then.